Owning real estate in Belize is fast gaining the attention of the entire world. Let's take a look at a realtor by the name of Macarena Rose. This is the second time that I've filmed her. She knows how to take care of every little detail so that you don't have to do the work. Macarena?
Hello, welcome to Belize. I'm Macarena Rose and I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida originally, but I live in Belize and I'm here to tell you why. I chose Belize because it offers the ultimate in adventure. Every day you have a daily experience that is unsurpassed anywhere else I've lived in the whole wide world. At any moment I can decide to go cave tubing, cave exploring, rappelling, canoeing, horseback riding through the mountains, and if that's not enough, I can decide to take myself to the islands and go snorkeling, diving, visit the Blue Hole, or just hang out by the barrier reef for the day. So you wonder why Belize? I can tell you, Belize is absolutely my first choice and only choice to live. Belize is home for many exotic animals also. We have the tapirs here, we have the jaguars, we have the howler monkeys, we have the kinkajous, we have the quash, and my favorite are the toucans. I had never seen a toucan before I moved to Belize, and the only place I saw them before was on the Fruit Loop box, and came to find out that they're alive and very well living in Belize. I actually have papaya plants on my property for the reason that it draws the toucans. We have all different sizes of toucans too. I never knew that. There's the small ones, there's the big ones. They're just a fascinating animal to me. We also have a lot of hummingbirds here that are in abundance because of all the natural flowers that we have and the colors. In Belize, I was very drawn to being in one place, one country that could offer me at any time the different districts of the Mayan, the Mestizos, the Garufuna, the island tropical subculture. We also have the mountains, which offer the cooler temperature. So let me go through these districts for you. In the south, we have Punta Gorda. Punta Gorda is predominantly a Coolie, which is an Indian community, and we also have the Mayan community. And it's a very colorful place to be as far as the clothing are, the people, the cultures. The market day that they have there is just an event in itself. And close to there, we also have Dangriga and Hopkins area, which is basically predominantly a Garufuna culture, which allows us a lot of vibration of musics, and they bring their interesting mixes of foods and their culture that is the sambais, which is like a drumming dance that they do with the drummers. I've learned a lot of different things living in this country. Placencia is probably the hottest and most up-and-coming tourist destination place because it's on not only a lagoon, it's a peninsula, it's not only on the lagoon, but it's also in the Caribbean Ocean. So you have the diving, you have the sunsets in the, at night, you have the sunrises in the morning, you see from one property. I own Rainforest Realty, and before I moved here, I wasn't blessed to see all of these places. So I'm giving you an insider's look of all of the different places in Belize so that when you come to travel here as a tourist or as a client that's coming to look at properties here, you have an idea of where to focus at. Bearing that you can obviously get around the country very easily because we have lots of travel accommodations as far as you have buses that go all throughout the country. We have planes that jet from, the little small jets that, hop from the islands, that go to the mainland, that go from the south, that go from the north. So Placencia is where I left off at. I'm going to take you now to the Cayo district. The Cayo district is in the western part of Belize and borders Guatemala. It is also where I chose to live because coming from St. Petersburg, Florida, where everything's flat, beautiful, but very flat, we have the Mayan mountains here. And to wake up every day and see the mountains and to see the lush greenery that we have and the waterfalls, and we have the Mopan River, which meanders all the way through from Guatemala all the way through Belize. And then we have the Mocal River, which comes from the mountain pine ridge where the 1,000-foot waterfalls is, and it comes down and they join together and hit the branch mouth. And then that river meanders all the way down and ends up in Belize City and joins out to the Caribbean Sea. So because I'm also a water child, I love to be around the water. So in the Cayo district, I have the combination of the mountains and the river. It works for me. I hope it works for you too. Come see it. But let me tell you the number one reason what drew me to the Cayo district. It's the Mayan ruins. It's the pyramids. It's the history, the archaeological sites that we have here. We have Shenantanich, which is the Stone Maiden. We have Calpech, which is one of my favorite sites. It's the Presidential Palace, and that's right here in San Ignacio. We also have Caracol, which is one of the largest ruins actually in this whole Central American region. They actually say that it surpasses Tikal, and it has yet to be all completely discovered. And actually, when I first went there 5 years ago, and from now, I can see all the different temples and the hieroglyphics and the stelas, and the differences are just amazing. So come back and see that one. It's a definite plus. We also have lots of ruins all throughout the northern hemisphere of Belize. We have Lubatun, we have the Cerros ruins, we have Altunja. So a lot of these ruins are places that are to visit, but the biggest reasons to go there is to just see the archaeological sites themselves and feel the energy that are there. The Cayo district is very strong for that energy, by the way. The other thing I chose about San Ignacio is that we have a very lively downtown. We have a bustling, busy downtown that's very intimate. I mean, you can't not walk one block after being here even a week and not know people that are hanging out there, that are working there, that are living there. The market day on Saturday is kind of like a meeting place for everybody because the Mennonites come in from their different towns on their horse and buggies, and they bring their fresh fruits and vegetables, they bring their fresh made honey, and the markets have the most luscious fruits like pitahaya, mango. The avocados are just stunningly huge, and these are organic fruits and vegetables right here. We don't pay extra for them, they're already here. And my favorite part of Market Day is actually that everybody does come in, and because we are such an intimate community intertwined with so many different cultures, that you actually have that experience of getting to be able to meet with everybody at one place, one time. So it's kind of like a weekly event. In Belize, we also have islands, and I find that many people are looking for islands for a private retreat, a getaway, a place to escape from the North Americas or the European place, to just be able to relax and get away. We have ease of travel to the islands because you can take a boat from any of the main destinations on the mainland and get right out to your private island within probably 20-30 minutes, which is pretty easy. The islands, actually, I've noticed that the prices are steadily increasing, and if you have any desire to look for a private island, this would be the time, because with that gentle increase, this is the time that they're still extremely affordable in comparison to everywhere else in the world. This would be the time to get them while you still can. Belize, as a factual basis, some background on it, is that it's an American-speaking Central American country. We're just below Mexico and we border Guatemala. We have the parliamentary system, which is very easy for people coming from a Commonwealth country or also from the United States. We understand the laws here. We understand the rights of ownership. We understand how titles are done because it's very cohesive. It's English speaking one, like I said, but it's very cohesive as far as the laws are. So you don't have to second guess. You know what your rights are here. And because the Belize government is so welcome to foreign investors, they've also set up a program that helps retirees come here. You can also apply for a residency program. We do have dual citizenship. There's many different things and opportunities here in Belize. There's offshore banking and different investment opportunities, obviously. We get a lot of clients that come from Europe, from the Canadian, a lot of people from Canada, and we do get a lot of United States people looking here for a second home investment and also as a getaway place to come and travel to. So I'd ask for you to consider Belize next time you're deciding to travel somewhere. And if you want to contact Macarena Rose, myself, you can either email me at macarenarose@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, which is rainforestrealty.com, www.rainforestrealty.com. And I'll be glad to answer your questions about Belize in general, about buying property here, offshore banking, investments, where to travel, what areas to see, what places I recommend, because I've already done it. I did the groundwork for you, and now I'm here to help you. So let me know how I can today. Thank you.